Today's topic is on procrastination. Based on Google, procrastination is the action of delaying or postponing something. It can be further stated as a habitual or intentional delay, of starting or finishing a task despite knowing it might have a negative consequence. This might occur in everyday life, such as school, workplaces, etc. We have to deal with deadlines, and most of the time we have the mindset of, I have time later, I'll do it then, known to many as procrastination. But why do we postpone important tasks and deadlines for incredibly random things, just to avoid what we're supposed to do? We always start with good intentions, like beginning that science project on lithium, but instead end up on Google Earth trying to get a better feel for Japan. Despite all that, we still manage to get work finished in the end. It makes us jump from our cozy beds to typing on our laptops the beginning sentence of a poorly handled assignment, which is probably one or two of us did before attending in this presentation. There is a reason why we completely strip away from our lazy delight to sheer panic, the alarming realization of the consequences, what will happen to our grades, or the humiliation from our family and peers. All these things create a mental image of the worst case scenario, of what will happen in the future, obviously scaring us to push ourselves to our very limit, just to turn something in to say that we did it, even if it's poor quality. Something like this is likely to happen, especially for students who are consistently put under huge piles of work and stress. And even during times when we realize we're procrastinating, we're doing it because we want to break from the constant load of work. So we turn to something enjoyable or pleasant to take our minds away from it. But even so, we tend to feel more anxious, nervous, and more stressed by feeling guilty for not completing our objective, which becomes a lost situation. No work is completed, and we wasted precious time trying to distract ourselves from it. But if procrastination is playing tricks on us, then two can play that game. Or when there's a big deadline due in a week, or even tomorrow, we beat ourselves up for not having the emotional span to write the starting sentences. But there is a lot of hope to cast away the dark blanket of laziness. When we start panicking, we jumble everything all at once, making our problems seem more fierce and incompletable than they should be. The best way to handle large amounts of work is to plan and break it into smaller steps, and follow each one independently. For example, opening the tab to Google Classroom to view the credentials, creating a Google Doc, start typing, add pictures, or whatever is requested by your teacher. Another helpful tip is to start working for 10 minutes straight, without any interruptions. Even after those 10 minutes, you won't notice that you already achieved your goal. You will eventually realize, but only after you completed a bunch of work, making yourself proud for getting this far, motivating you to complete more. Everybody in life is procrastinating on something, with or without a deadline, and this effect of procrastination in dealing with anxiety and nervous breakdowns is a source of long-term unhappiness and regrets. So, let's start working on that issue and stop procrastination today, or even better, now! On second thought, I think I have more time for a fresh start tomorrow.